This is Turnbuckle TV, the home of UK independent wrestling on demand.
Alright, Rich. So, I better tell you now.
Go on then, go ahead.
Well, our producer's not happy with us.
I know, I figured, because the last episode was sloppy. The one before that was 50% less funny than the one before.
It's kind of mounting up. The pressure's on.
I know. I feel it.
They want us to focus on being commentators more.
So we've got to be serious for this one.
Well, not too serious, but yes.
So we're going to take Santiago Sundays. And be like proper commentators.
Well, we can try.
I don't know if it's possible.
We'll give it a go.
Okay then.
Right, okay, well, I've been given these coordinates. You put them into the suplex capacitor and see what happens.
Reading them.
Okay.
There we go, Santiago. That should work perfectly.
Right, off we go. It's your boy Santiago, it's Turnbuckle TV, and it is here now. It's 1990.
1990, brother. I've got you. 1990, and we're in a place called
Blackpool. Oh no.
Blackpool.
But we're not here to complain about the North or anything else. We're here to commentate on wrestling.
It's a very red ring that we're looking at.
It's an exceedingly red ring right here in Blackpool.
They all have red rings in Blackpool, that's what I've heard.
That's because the cuisine is terrible.
Straight in with a sharp cut. It's glad to be here, people. I'm Chainsaw and this is my boy Santiago. And we're, as usual, being idiots on Santiago Sundays on Turnbuckle TV.
That's
TCL.
Right.
You know what that stands for?
No, I don't, and I'm not even going to give it an attempt. And we are here in Blackpool. It smells funny. I'm commentating on the North, and I'm commentating on wrestling. We have got, a tuxedo bow tie, lesser striped zebra.
They're all glowing nicely, aren't they, tonight?
Do you know what?
They've had their ready break. That's what I was saying.
Do you think our eyes have turned into like toasters? Or
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Actually, I've tried putting my glasses on for a second. No, that hasn't hurt. That's just
no.
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this on the way to the ring? It's got to be one of these guys.
I believe. That's Johnny Saint.
Says so on his.
There it is. It says it on his night robe. It is Johnny Saint, an absolute legend of British wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to bear in mind it's hard for us to see from within our time travelling cell. I guess it is.
Well,
I'm
I'm going to blame it on those Nintendo.
Everything looks red from in here.
It's like the Virtual Boy. It's the Nintendo Virtual Boy chips you popped in the time machine. We're trying to do a serious show, Chainsaw.
I know.
The jobs are on the bloody line here.
Back on track. On track then, my friend.
Well,
we've got Johnny Saint in one corner
and Mickey Red.
Gold.
Yeah, that's right. Mickey Gold.
He's so gold. He's glowing red like he's been eating ready break for his entire life.
It's almost like they've been stuck in a furnace. Maybe we've got a lava match right here in Blackpool.
I've got a new forge.
It's a forge furnace match right here.
Right, okay then. That's what's happened. I'll go and turn it off.
I don't know if it is your forge. For a moment there. We went back to the 1940s. It was black
I'm trying
and
to turn
white.
it off. Hang on. Wait.
Well, do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of a very special wrestler who'd be wrestling a retro wave wrestling.
Who's that?
15th of March 2020. That is Wing Commander Nash, an absolute technical wizard.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Certainly inspired by, Johnny Saint is certainly probably inspired by Wing Commander Nash.
I was going to say, Wing Commander Nash isn't that red.
No, he's not that red, but he's flying in from the 1940s. We're using that suplex capacitor and we're bringing him to Norfolk.
So it's possible he will be that red because he might be sore from all the radiation
It's very possible. It's very possible, but hopefully there's not too many side effects.
Serious commentators.
Yeah, that's
serious
right.
commentators.
That's right. Okay, we got Johnny Saint, Mickey Gold
Square
in this
enough,
singles
Johnny.
match.
That's Saint. That's Gold is wearing the lighter trunks. Saint wearing the darker trunks.
That's exactly red.
Well, they're both, yeah, exactly red, but they're squaring up to each other. Neither of them quite able to.
They're both looking
fox
for
the
an
other
opening.
out. They are looking for an opening. And there. Oh,
Mickey
straight
Gold
in the
find it and
roller.
going for the. Oh, but no, Saint escapes very quickly. And now straight into a headlock. These gentlemen have reflexes faster than any cat I've ever kicked in the bum.
Yes, indeed. Cats shouldn't ever be legal disclaimer here. Don't kick cats.
When I say kicked, I mean nudge gently because it was.
Yeah, you know, like shove them, like move them aggressively with your foot. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And Johnny Saint now feeling the pain there, having his knuckles all tied up by Mickey Gold.
Gold's twisting that arm, working it, wearing down all of the ligaments and the control surfaces of the arm like now. And by this point,
But Saint knows how to contour his body, and he can't quite find the leverage, can't quite unlock the key there, unlock the lock there. Use his key.
Still working the arm, working the wrist with the pig's foot, twisting, busting every cell in that arm is being popped one at a time.
And now getting some leverage, and Saint looks to use his tallness because we're commentators. And he's taking the Mickey there, and then a swift little jab and tossed over, working that wrist. Saint using all of his know-how here on Mickey Gold. And he's still not letting go of that wrist, really wrenching it. Mickey Gold says no, finds his feet, pulls him back. Mickey Gold still on his knees and feeling the wrench there from Johnny Saint. Oh, using his palm, picking his boogers and tossing it into the upper end of the ring, but Saint
bounces off under the legs, comes again, grabs the foot, works the arm, in with the pig's foot again, twisting the foot hand. I can't quite see what he's doing down there.
Well, Johnny Saint, born John Miller, he's at 5'8", but hey, you'd think he was about 5'8" and 7/8. He is a real gentleman of the ring, and I've got nothing but respect for the guy.
Well, let me reassure you, I'm also 5'8", so you can then guess how tall he is from my
He's
height.
as tall as you.
Yeah, almost.
And his hair is currently not as red as yours.
No, it's true. Well,
At times.
through this membrane, it's possible that that does look a bit like I'm fighting myself.
Well trained
Ribs
by
into
the
the
great
right.
Billy Robinson and George Kidd. Johnny Saint, absolute
Some
legend.
sort of crucifix hold. Breaking the
He's pulling him
shoulders.
down on the backside and slides him down.
Down with one.
Mickey Gold, he's really showing some spunk here at Blackpool tonight.
Do you know what?
What?
I hate Blackpool.
So do I.
Yeah, it's only got half an Eiffel Tower and the pleasure beach. There's other pleasure beaches.
Wait, what's the thing with the Pepsi roller coaster?
It was the biggest in the world, but it's not anymore. So
No, it's
they
rubbish.
should make it bigger.
Yeah, make it big. Get some expansion on there.
Yes, yeah.
Close it on a Sunday, put bus replacement service on.
Exactly. Why? Yeah. That's what disappoints me about Blackpool the most.
Yeah.
Is that they haven't made the pleasure beach better. We need rides that shoot you to the moon.
Chainsaw, we're back here for
sorry.
another week, and we really need to concentrate on this match, otherwise we're not going to get new coordinates. Oh, and Johnny Saint there. And do you know what that transition of moves
Hip
is called?
toss.
That is called the International.
The International performed right perfectly there.
Absolutely. 'Cause
And followed with a hip toss and then a pin for two. And now
working
back
that
into
wrist.
the pig's foot.
Yeah, again, working that wrist.
Yeah. Proper wrestling that.
Indeed it is. We're here in Blackpool, not too far away from where old Johnny Saint was born.
Where was he born?
He was born in Manchester,
Manchester's an alright place.
1941.
Dude, you know how we always hate on places and like this
Yeah.
and everything? Manchester's alright. Whenever I play up there with my band, I always get a fucking banging response.
Who's your band, Chainsaw?
Back down or die?
And where's your favourite curry from?
at the Bengal Spice up on Benedict Street in Norwich.
That's right. You want a real hardcore experience?
Yeah,
Listen
that's
to
what
Back
you
Down
want,
or Die, eat a curry from the Bengal Spice, and then chill out with a big fat doobie and watch Turnbuckle TV. Ooh yeah!
Santiago Sundays, every day's a Sunday.
And that is the end of the first round.
Oh,
Did we miss a pinfall?
I don't know, the referee's had enough, he's tired, he's having
No,
a
it's
little...
often though the whole best of 3 gimmick that they do.
It's rubbish, isn't it?
And this is why we're probably going to lose our jobs. We're not paying enough attention.
No, we are paying attention, these guys aren't doing anything. Look, the crowd are not going wild. The capacity crowd of what? 37? Not doing anything.
And the bell rings, the match continues, and they hold each other's hands.
Giving each other the game of mercy lock. Oh, he's going by the mouth.
He's got him by the red.
Yeah, he's going by the red bit in the middle of his
face.
In the middle of his face. You know who we haven't seen for ages?
Well, who's that?
David Bowie.
David Bowie. Well,
he was normally knocking about with us all the time.
It was for a little bit. Like,
I know he died and all that, but like,
this is a lot of radiation. He is a spaceman.
There's a lot of radiation here, but like, working out back.
And tosses him off. And tosses him again. My goodness, so much tossing going on right here in Blackpool.
And Saint still in charge.
Well, Chainsaw, do you know the hue that we're getting on the screen?
Saint not still in charge. Which one is it? I haven't got my glasses on. And one of them's on the floor. The referee's asking if he's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in 1990, a good 8 years before Metal Gear Solid came out on your PlayStation 1, and it feels to me like I've got my thermal goggles on right here on Turnbuckle TV. It's Johnny Saint against Mickey Gold. Wrestling.
Yeah, and it's Santiago and Chainsaw sitting here telling you what's happening, just in case you're blind and you want to watch this. Now you understand what's happening, because we're here explaining precisely that it's very red. You're not missing anything. Just listen to us. It's way funnier, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the producers will love this one.
Oh, sorry.
For only £3.99 a month, you can subscribe to Turnbuckle TV on turnbuckletv.com, and you can get all of the wrestling action from the independent scene in Britain, in Belgium, and beyond. Delicious.
Delicious. Well, this is true, and you guys should subscribe. And that will hopefully save our jobs from the last blunder.
We do blunder.
We need the coordinates.
You need a job.
Where we?
He's slapping him on the arm saying, "Oh no!
What are you doing to me? I'm on the floor." Oh yeah.
Oh, a little slap in the chops. He's going, "No."
Subject of the job. Let's get back on it. Look, there's 2 wrestlers in the ring. Can't tell which one's which is the red hue. But one of them is doing a number on the other one.
It kind of looks like it's just a man with 1 leg and 3 arms.
Yeah, just sitting there.
Yeah. Oh no, it looks like a page in the Kama Sutra.
Also, it kind of looks like they're naked now.
Yeah, oh my goodness, I can't unsee this.
Right, these are delusions of time travel. We need to remain calm.
Yep.
What we've got. Oh, that was a good flip. And stop. Take that. Double. Falls him over into the pin. Got the ropes.
And these 2 gentlemen really wrestling together. It's so hard to distinguish who is who, but we will try.
One of them is Johnny Saint.
And one of them is Mickey Gold.
And they are having a wrestle.
Yep.
Dude.
And they tie up. And Johnny Saint pushes him down to his knees. Mickey Gold looking for an opening, but he knows he's running out of stamina. He's running out of juice, and he's in the ring with someone special. But he's trying. He's really using his feet.
Something up.
Oh,
and here we go.
He's trying to monkey flip. He's got his legs. He's flipped him right over. He's a Mexican surfboard. He's a 69. I don't fucking know. Oh my goodness, it's a seesaw. It's a fish out of water. What's going to happen? It's a yoinky here on Turnbuckle TV.
Fold up. What is?
He's turned him into a tied up. He's down skinning and he's shooting. He's shooting. He's hog-tied him. My God, he's done him hog-tied him.
He's going to get him in the knackers. Go on.
He's rolling him! He's got him!
Do you know what? That's almost exactly how I gave my sister a hernia once.
Oh, a little shake of hands? No. A little slap of hands. And this match continues. And we can tell that story another time, Chainsaw, because we've got wrestling action right here.
Yeah, okay.
And he's tying him up again. And oh my goodness, a leg scissors round the float. Really constricting. Saint says maybe. No, he's still good.
Tapping.
Oh, wrenching.
She's got the arm bar and the scissor lock.
He's got him doubled up after that yoinky yeety.
Yeah, yoinky yeety is a terrible move.
Terribly dangerous, very much like this, but he's found some strength. He's using his taller frame here, Saint.
Or gold, one or the other.
Gold's on his back,
Are you
I think.
are you
I'm not sure.
Because I genuinely, I can't tell which one's which. I know there's great wrestling, and these two guys are really going at it. That is
We're seeing a lot
burning,
of holds here
searing
today.
pain to the knee right there. Pulling that ankle up. Twisting the knee. Oh, terrible.
It's a hell of a lot worse than when you fall off your bike.
Oh, way worse. It's worse than a carpet burn to the knee, I promise you.
It's worse than standing on a stickle brick. Stickle bricks? What are those? Well, maybe you should get yourself a time machine and find out.
Yeah.
Everyone bitches about Lego.
Yeah, standing on Legos.
You stupid Americans. Sorry, Chainsaw, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I hate it when they call them Legos.
Yes, plural of Lego is Lego.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
They're not playing with their Legos, they're playing with their Lego.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, it grinds my gears also.
It makes my piss fucking metal. Okay, we are back. We are back, and he's got him tied up.
If you think that Santiago urinates mercury, then you should comment in the comments below. If you don't think so, then you should definitely comment in the comments below.
And the bell rings, so you better comment in the comments below.
Yes. It's always the way out, I find.
I tell you what, Chainsaw, I'm going to pop down to the bar, so you keep this audience white hot.
Oh my word, okay then. I'm normally the person that I'm not meant to be left alone with. I shouldn't be left alone with me. That's the worst thing. Oh, they're shaking hands now. I don't think they should shake hands. I think they should kick each other's heads in. They both look exactly the same. I can't see it for a thing. I'm also 70% less funny when there's no one else around to take them. Nicky out.
It's alright, I used the time machine sub-module and got served really quick.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, brilliant. You didn't miss much.
No?
No.
Well, that's the good thing about rounds.
They sort of shook hands, and I didn't miss you at all.
Okay then, okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It was like an episode of Lost. Nothing fucking happened.
Oh.
Okay, and now they continue to wrench on each other's legs. Are they doing much? Is it just a rest hold? Who knows? We're not in the ring. We're not in the squared circle. We haven't got our thighs tied up against another man's who's really, really bloody red.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, JC, it looks a lot like they're just sitting next to each other, not actually doing anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it a rest hold? Are they just having a little breather? Checking each other's laces, going, yeah, this boot's pretty shiny.
Listen,
I'll just fucking check.
All 37 people that are there are watching this, and they're thinking, are you guys really just having a sit down in front of us?
They're like, we paid money for this?
Yeah. And you guys are getting paid to do this?
Oh.
Here we go. Now, he's hitting himself in the knee.
Oh, he's hyper-extending that leg.
What a mistake to make her.
But Saint says no, and now he's in control.
He's reversed the hold.
And he's like, oh, I'm a starfish.
Because back to it, because we're serious commentators.
We're sweet. Well, yeah, otherwise we lose our jobs. Okay, and here we are.
And we don't get the coordinates, and we can't move on.
Yeah, we really do need those coordinates.
I don't want to be stuck here in Blackpool.
Exactly. Even though my friend Gareth lives in Blackpool.
I'm sure there's some very nice places here, but I haven't found any of them.
There's nice places, nice people. We haven't been in them.
No.
Okay, and here we
back to the ring. Back to the ring. Quick.
And now the referee's out right in the way.
Can't really see what's going on. Oh, okay.
And Saint in the half, he's got him in a half Nelson. He's got Gold in the half Nelson. He's whispering sweet nothings in his ear. and
the action
Bobby
goes out
lands
of
on his
the
feet.
They're kind of coming our way a little bit. They need to stay away.
He is nimble. He is quick.
He jumped over the candlestick.
That's Johnny Saint right there. Do you reckon the Saint with Roger Moore was based after Johnny Saint, or the other way round?
Or the guy in the nursery rhyme?
Jack, that was Jack.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Jack Saint.
No, he definitely wasn't named after Jack.
No.
Otherwise his name would be Jack.
Okay, who'd win in a fight? Johnny Saint, who we've got in the ring, or Roger Moore, the Saint?
Roger Moore, of course, every time. But who'd win in a fight if we took Johnny Saint to the future and put him against himself?
Oh shit, Johnny Saint would win, definitely.
Yeah, I know. Which one? Older Johnny Saint?
Younger Johnny Saint.
Johnny Saint.
Johnny Saint is old as fuck. He's a badass motherfucker though. He's 78. Yeah.
78 by
yeah,
now, is he?
and he's hired by WWE these days.
Oh, okay.
And he's part-time, but he's not retired. He's a part-time wrestler.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a badass.
So we part-time see him wrestling.
You see him part of the time.
Part of the time. The rest, it flashes in and out.
Well,
Like strobes.
I might have read it wrong. Maybe he only part-time works for WWE and he doesn't wrestle anymore. But it didn't say that he'd retired from wrestling. So I like to think, Johnny Saint, being the badass mofo that he is, the one-time British lightweight champ, the two-time European lightweight champ, the fucking 10-time world lightweight champ, Johnny Saint, yeah, he still fights people.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. So the thing is, back here in 1990, so we're talking about what, 29 years ago. This guy would kick his own ass in the future.
He would kick his own ass.
He'd be beating himself to death.
Oh, and the bell goes again, and I've realised that I've also hit my swear quota for this episode, so massive apologies if I've offended anybody.
So pass it over to me. Now ball's at my court.
Yeah.
Now I have a swear quota.
Indeed,
right?
indeed.
How many words am I allowed to swear?
Well, we've actually been inserted with nano machines, Rich.
I know, but this is us doing serious commentary, so how many times am I allowed to swear? For example, how many times am I allowed to say...
The nano machines will tell you I've sworn too much and they're starting to hurt my brain.
Or how many times am I allowed to say...
You're not allowed to say...
What about...
Yeah, that's okay, you can get that 3 times.
Right, okay.
But not 3 more times. You've
So
already
I could say...
Oh my goodness, and we're here in the wrestling and we've got Gold trying to dominate Saint. He's using
He's
the
not
weight
trying
of his
to,
foot.
he is dominating Saint. Come on now. Get right back on the action. Kicking him in the arm.
Yeah, he's got him tied up. He's got him tied up, and he's also using that extra torque on his ankle, wrenching it in and pulling Johnny Saint's arm right out of his socket.
I don't know why you think he was talking to his ankle there, but the twist that he was putting on his ankle bone must have really hurt.
He's twisting him into a bad place. And here he goes again, working that arm, pushing down. He's really targeted that arm and seen it as a weak spot in Saint's armour.
Well, up he gets straight away, some sort of upside down flipping and working the hand again, the wrist pressed flat to the floor. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this hurts.
Yeah, indeed
Someone
it
turns
does.
your hand all the way around, puts it flat on the floor above your head, and then knees you right in the elbow. Oh man, that stings a little.
You're going to feel that next week.
Yeah.
And he's grabbing him now, using his strength, working the arm. Working that arm even more, tying him up. Has Saint got any escape here?
That was excruciating. And you know what? In the year 2019, we don't see wrestling like this.
No, we do not. We do not see...
Not on the big screen.
We do not see one man dangle his balls that close to another man's face.
No, in a blurry red hue.
Indeed.
Of nothingness.
Red hue.
A red hue of nothingness. It's terrible.
And we have the
lesser striped zebra.
Indeed.
Handing it back over to Slapstick.
He's not had much to do in this match. These two gentlemen have just got on with the master of
because
wrestling.
these two gentlemen are not brawlers. They are real wrestlers. They're technical. They're down roots, grassroots wrestlers. They grapple, they grab each other, they twist each other's limbs into positions that are horribly uncomfortable and they really hurt until one person just cannot take it anymore.
That's right, until someone is victorious. And who will be the victorious gladiator here? Going for a slam, but no, there's too much weight on Gold. Going for it again, but Gold says no. Gold really using his hips here, really finding some leverage and saying no to Saint, working that arm, continues to hold him into the ropes. Saint's got some flips though, Saint's got some style. Saint has got it all night long.
Saint with the glowing shoulders is on form right now. Look at him.
And again, not throwing foot, and flipping through, wrenching an arm back. Maybe a little bit of revenge there for Johnny Saint.
Here comes now. The Human Torch gets back to his feet, and the other Human Torch grabs his hand, and the two Human Torches there's an arm twist, there's a body twist, and there's a horrible arm lock underneath the leg. What's that called? Like a figure zizzer lock. Mop.
And okay, here we go.
Slap to the forehead.
Working that arm. He's getting revenge on the other guy working his arm. Gold really hurt him. Now he's got his vengeance. He's got his other arm up. Gold says no, works the legs, spins round by Saint, and he's gone back to it. Wasn't expecting it. Gold is being absolutely outfoxed by Saint right now.
All this twisting on those bones is just going to grind that soul down and maintain inside that flesh slug.
That glowing flesh slug.
Yeah.
Gold with the cheap shot.
Those bones can only take so much until they give and they snap, and that person can take no more. And then they lose.
Do you know what Mickey Gold reminds me of?
Glowing red fire demon.
Well, yeah, there's that. He also reminds me of the delicious colour of a delicious curry from the Bengal Spice.
Oh man,
St. Benedict Street.
Yeah, I had a madras from the Bengal Spice St. Benedict Street.
How was it?
It was magnificent. It was delicious.
Delicious.
It really was. If you too want the fieriest curry, I'd go to the
If you too want a fiery curry, they can pay through the nose.
Yeah, and they can't. Actually, if you too want a curry from Bengal Spice, they can get fucked. They're not coming in my favourite curry.
Bono, I'll tell you what, Bono.
You're not allowed to
get
swear.
Your dollars
Remember,
out.
I can.
I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to say, Bono, you complain about the starving children. Why don't you get your bucks out? Why don't you get your bucks out and give them all a McDonald's or something?
Yeah, go buy them a Subway, you dick.
Yeah, stop trying to convince us to part with our hard-earned bucks. I give to charity, you know. I'm all about the nice.
There's some charities involved in retro wrestling.
Oh, that seems really cheap though, Chainsaw. So I'm going to continue bitching about Bono. And then
there is no Air Ambulance, East Anglian Air Ambulance, and the MS Society, right?
Yeah, they're two very important charities.
Don't forget that shit.
No, I'm not going to forget that shit.
I'm using up my share quota.
Oh, I just went over the threshold.
You don't have enough shits left to give.
I don't. But my goodness, Johnny Saint certainly does. And now he's working some magic. We'll get back to the bullshit later. I've just used another. Hip under the legs. Uses again. Once again. Flips him down. Goes for the pin. 2, 3. He's got it. My goodness. What a bombardment of British wrestling acumen. Johnny Saint, one of the best. Showing exactly why.
Well, yeah, no doubt about it, JC. And the official announcing the result. Champion.
And that's why.
Oh, look at the gentlemanly showing sportsmanship there. Shaking.
I don't think Mickey Gold's happy with himself. He knows he had opportunities in that match.
It's all over.
He knows he could. I don't think it is.
It is.
I think they're going with more.
Oh, look out!
We've got another round of wrestling right here on Turnbuckle TV. It's Santiago Sundays, and you know you love it.
You're here with me, Chainsaw, and my boy, Santiago. Right? And we're here to entertain and bring you some joy to your Sunday, because that's when it goes up, the Santiago Sundays. And also every day is a Sunday on Turnbuckle TV.
We'll certainly try and bring you some joy.
We are definitely trying to be serious commentators in this episode. We've been doing our best.
Well,
Well, we haven't been doing our best, but we've been having a go.
We've been doing.
Yeah. So, back to the ring. He's got him by the foot. He's given him a little knee to the hip. The referee's giving him a count. He's having a little roar. He's up. He's all right. He's going to be okay. But
I want to see more from Saint after that positive flow of the Gold saying, no, this round is mine. You made me look like a muppet in the last round. I'm Mickey Gold.
But so it's now 1 round apiece, is it? And best of 3.
I'm pretty sure it's best of 3, and I don't want to admit to not paying enough attention to
We were definitely paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
It's best of 3.
Exactly.
And this is 1 round apiece. Let's be confident in our...
Yeah, exactly what you said. Yes, as my attorney.
As your attorney, I can definitely...
You know.
Yes, and we have to be serious or we'll lose our jobs. So back to the ring. Everything's very red. That's a brutal little fold.
Johnny Saint folded down, flips him though with the legs there. Maybe a little touch of Mexicana.
Yes,
meets
luchador straight into the ropes.
The Mexicana meets Manchester, but Gold is still tenacious. He ties him up. He pops him down. Why is the ref not counting?
Maybe the shoulders aren't on the mat. The shoulders, or it's not clear whose shoulders are on the mat. I can't tell because the ref's in the way again. Yeah, that's it. Move out of the way, again.
And Saint looks like he could be in trouble. Little snap suplex. Gold floats over. Oh, I don't know where that hand is, but it looks naughty.
Looks like it might have gone into the ghoulies. And a knee drop to the midsection.
And Saint is reeling from that one. And Gold trying to...
giving him a count.
Gold trying to capitalise, but Saint is again, it's that turn of pace from Johnny Saint.
Knee to the face.
When he hits that gas, the opponent certainly knows.
When he hits that gas, the party goes crazy. Everyone knows it. He hits that gas and like everyone's all on nos and high and start fighting with each other.
And he's hitting that gas like a chav in a secret,
like a chav in a rave
party.
Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want terrible analogies, you don't have to listen to Jim Cornette. You can listen to us.
Who's Jim Cornette?
Exactly.
I definitely saw him in your search history on YouPorn the other day.
That's an absolute racket. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really expensive.
We've got very...
Go on, back to the ring, Santiago.
Back to the ring. I always go back to the action.
Back to the action.
And these two gentlemen, again, looking like something out of the Kama Sutra. And now one of them's just left in the middle of the ring, looking up and going, oh, shake me hand.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, but that was underhanded. Lulled into a false sense of security.
You could hear the impact.
Oh, the octopus stretch. Saint was really working that sign of disrespect. Disrespect, yeah.
That slap echoed all the way around probably the Blackpool Tower.
Well, I can hear it ringing in between my ears right here, and I don't think it's the excessive amount of time travel we've put ourselves through, Chainsaw.
All 37 of these people have come out to watch this. They're enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying it. It's good wrestling. We have travelled, dude.
Oh, and a snappy little uppercut there from Gold.
Dude, we have travelled through time and watched some wrestling all over time, and we've seen some dogs of matches, really, and we've seen some good ones, and this is up there.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
sometimes
provocative move right there from the two gentlemen, which makes me think. Retrowave Wrestling, 15th of March. We've got some absolute superstars. We've got Gene Money, Sexual Gammon. He'll be competing. We've also got the wild card, Bill Eva. He will be competing as well.
We've got the Bloodshake Chorus as our house band.
That's right. We've got RoboCop versus Terminator, and I've got a feeling the action's going to get so out of hand. I've hired the king of UK Deathmatch.
Oh, it's all over. Back to the ring right quick. It's all over. They're still friends.
And it's just the end of the round, Chainsaw.
Do you reckon? No.
Decision. There's no more rounds left.
It's all over but for this for this man.
Here we go.
With the centre
Let's take it to the MC.
half a penis with the centre parting in the middle of the ring now.
Shut up!
Whoa.
Johnny Saint wins!
We knew that. We got a time machine.
Yeah, but we don't look at the answers. That's like looking at the crossword answers.
Where do you know the answers?
Sorry, Rich, I shouldn't have said that.
So don't watch. You were heated. You wanted to know the result.
I did want to know, yeah.
I understand. You talk a lot. Like, so Johnny Saint won, and good on him. Champ is still a champ.
Well done, Johnny Saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, you win a prize.
I'll give him a small ripple.
Yeah, he can get a golf clap.
He can get the clap.
Get the golf clap. I bet he has had the clap.
Oh.
If you were Johnny Saint touring around England, I'm not going to say anything else.
Dirty. You're not.
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit more about Retro Wave
Yeah,
Wrestling.
I want you to. I want you to tell me all about it right now, please.
Okay, cool. So it's a big variety show. We've got loads of really cool wrestling matches lined up, but I can't give too much away. But the wild card Bill Eaver will be there. Sexual Gammon Gene Money will be there. The king of UK deathmatch right now, Big Effing Joe. I've got him working security because that's how wild I know this show's going to be. We've got a creature from the depths of the briny, the Yarmouth creature. It's unleashed. It's dangerous. We've got it locked in the basement at the moment, and I've been talking to Voodoo Queen Amara to try and sort out this problem. We've got so much stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to have a little look into the wacky world of Retro Wave Wrestling, give us a like and a follow on the Twitter, on the Facebook. Tickets are available now on Eventbrite, and keep on listening. Hopefully you enjoyed this show. I'm going to stop the shilling. I'm going to pass over the takeaway to my main man, Chainsaw.
Takeaway that came from the Bengal Spice on Benedict Street, right? Anyway, thank you very much for listening, people. We've had a lot of fun as normal. Please, if you like it,
tell your friends.
And if you really don't like it,
tell your friends.
Either way, lots of love, everybody. I'm Chainsaw.
I'm Santiago.
See you next week.
Bike. Yeet.
Yeet.
Make sure you subscribe to Turnbuckle TV's YouTube channel for loads more free videos like this one. And if you like what you see here, then you'll love TurnbuckleTV.com, where you can see the very best from the UK wrestling scene from just £3.99 a month. Delicious.